So this will be, I guess, a small continuation on video games, which I was talking about in the last blog, and I guess I'll touch on a couple other topics as well. So if you don't want to hear about video games, you can kind of skip around on this video and go to the one topic or subject that you like. So here it is, Super Mario Galaxy. Looks pretty good, even with all that pixelation on the screen. For those of you who actually went to Toys R Us to pick it up when it came out, I believe on the 12th was the official release date, but surprisingly they actually had delayed it to the next day, the 13th, at 5 p.m. for some reason. I guess that's what time Nintendo, their shipments actually reached Toys R Us. With Gamestop it was usually around 3 p.m. somewhere around there. Anyway, on the 13th at 5 p.m. it turns out that they didn't receive shipment. A lot of the Toys R Us didn't receive shipment on the 13th, so a lot of people had to wait till the 14th. And a lot of people were very angry about that. I would kind of be, not angry, but a little frustrated. Now, what they did instead is they were handing out rain checks for the game. And also, people who reserved the game will get it the next day, but it wasn't guaranteed for anyone else who didn't reserve it if they would forget it. So if you had a rain check or if you reserved the game, you would get it on the 14th. So here's the thing. I kind of think that's a bit unfair, because people aren't gonna reserve a game if they're unsure about it, and even if they're really sure about it, they still won't put $5 down. To me, because I've been on both sides of this now, it seems like you're buying your way in. Oh, I don't need to pick up the game. Ha! I put money on it. It's mine. Too bad for you guys. That's what it seems like. I know it's not like that, but that's what it seems like. And for those of you who reserved it and says, you know what, if you didn't reserve it, then that's your fault. I kind of agree with that. I do. But think about it this way. For those people who want to get Nintendo Wii, all those parents, adults, and kids who missed reserving and said, you know what, I can just sleep out overnight and get it. Didn't happen, because people reserved the Wii. And when it released on November the, what was it? 19th, was it? When it got released on the 19th, anyone who didn't reserve it did not get one. I didn't care how long you waited. All of them were for people who reserved the Nintendo Wii. So if you didn't reserve it, no one got it. For all those people sleeping overnight at GameStop hoping to get one, you didn't get anything. And even then, we were short on Nintendo Wii when we were handing them out to the people who reserved it. So the next shipment, no one got them either. They're still for the people who reserved the Nintendo Wii. And it's really frustrating and very sad. And that's the downside to reserving. Because it's like only those who know about reserving can take advantage of it, but no one else does. And so I think it's about like 1%, maybe 2% of the population who would know about reserving. I'm sure you can hear that. So, yeah, so there's a good side and bad side to reserving. There is one thing, and this is why I really am changing my mind about Toys R Us. Now, at GameStop, when you reserve a game, they'll hold it for 2 days. And then after those 2 days, yeah, it's like I'm not even here. You see how much they talk through the whole entire blog? They don't even care. Anyway, at GameStop, when you reserve a game, and once it comes out, then they hold it for 2 days, and after that, they can sell it to anyone they want. Yes, that's yours. You put $5 down. But after 2 days, it's anyone else's. And you would think, you know, after 2 days, yeah, sure, you know, I would probably pick it up by then. But some people are out of town, so people can't make it. And so sometimes you get those customers who come in on the third day and are like, well, where's my game? I put money down, I reserved it. What? You sold it to someone who didn't reserve it. It's a little strange and somewhat disturbing. So, I've had to deal with customers like that before at GameStop, where their games actually weren't put on hold, there weren't enough copies, and after 2 days we sold it to someone else. Yeah, not the best thing. But hey, that's policy. But at Toys R Us, here's something that I was really, really amazed at. On the third day, because it's been 2 days and of course no one got it, so on the third day, I called right in the morning and I asked a question about the reservations, because I wanted to see if it was a 2-day holding as well. If it was, then all those who didn't pick up their game, Super Mario Galaxy, anyone can pick it up. But amazingly, they got a new shipment in the morning, and that's where I rushed off to go ahead and get Super Mario Galaxy and my $25 gift card. And while I was there, I asked them about reservations. Now here's the thing that will make you guys really want to reserve for Toys R Us and not so much GameStop. Toys R Us, when you reserve a game, they hold it for 2 weeks. That's right. They hold it for 2 weeks before selling it to someone else. That is amazing. That's really, really respectable. That's just awesome. And so now whenever I think about reserving games, maybe I'll go to Toys R Us instead. And I know for a lot of people who are just growing up, maybe you're like 15 and under, Toys R Us doesn't really, I guess it doesn't mean too much to you guys. GameStop was probably the main thing. I mean, GameStop's been around since what? 95, 96? I don't know. Maybe 98. When I was growing up, Toys R Us was the main place. There was no actual video game store. There were independent video game stores, but if you wanted a video game, you would go to Toys R Us. They had everything. I mean, huge, huge selections of video games. And that's basically where you would went. KB Toys came in like maybe 3rd or 4th. But there were no Best Buys. There were no Fry's. Okay, Circuit City was still there, but Toys R Us was the main place to be. And amazingly enough, I was watching one of these videos on YouTube on the history of Nintendo. Of course, there's a couple of them by was it G4? But on one of them, when Nintendo or NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, was just coming out, they went with Toys R Us. Toys R Us actually helped them. I believe it was the one in New York where they first featured the Nintendo Entertainment System. That made it a huge, successful, big hit. And after that, Toys R Us started to carry them, and that's where I guess Nintendo got their big boost and start in America. And now it kind of seems like Toys R Us might be going a little bit out of phase, and it would be really, really nice if, you know, Nintendo would kind of do the same thing and trying to help maybe put Toys R Us back on track and maybe make them become more popular with everyone else. You know? But that's just my thought. That's my idea. Anyway, the game's a lot of fun. It does remind me a lot about Mario 64. Although I haven't played too much of it because I've been working a lot. But the levels are easy in the way that if you've played Mario 64, you find the method easy. But it's not to say that the game itself is super easy or like a walkthrough. If you play Mario games all your life, you'll find it easy. But for those who haven't, it's a new adventure. I think you guys would really like it. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Oh, the one downside, the $25 gift card, it lasts till Saturday, this past Saturday. So you kind of had to use it quickly. So I just bought Wii Points and a nunchuck, which I got, what, $5 off just about. So it wasn't that bad. But that's still a really great idea. Buy a video game that comes out, a brand new one in high demand, and give away a $25 gift card with every purchase. That's just really great. You know? I mean, let's see GameStop do that. I pre-ordered, I I bought this game, I pre-ordered it, and look, I get 25 bucks back. Right, like they're gonna do that. Sorry, still have a little bit more against GameStop. So, anyway, moving on. Fry's Electronics. For those of you who don't know, Black Friday is coming up. It's the day after Thanksgiving. It's when everything goes on sale, and for some reason people find the need to rush in there and try to get as much savings as they can. It's terrible from what I hear on Black Friday. For those of you who want to know our hours, I don't know what time we close, but the day we open on Black Friday, we open at 5 a.m. So, guess what time I have to be there? I have to be there at 4, which means I have to practically wake up around 2:30, get ready, and leave by 3:30 to get there a little before 4 o'clock. And from what I've heard, there's always a line there, even before 4 a.m. Now, I'm working 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. So for those of you who are going to Fry's, and I'm sure there's a swarm of you, thanks. I'll be losing a lot of sleep over this. That's 17 hours, by the way. 17 hours. From what I've heard, people always rush in. I mean, literally, when you open the doors, people are running straight through. I mean, talk about kids not supposed to be running through the halls. These are parents doing this. Running, trying to find whatever they can. Grabbing everything and running to stand in line to pay for it. That is insane. And it happens throughout the whole entire day. We're not even supposed to park in the parking lot. All employees park like half a block down away from everyone else. And I heard the parking lot is a nightmare. People park on the side of the freeway entrance and walk back to Fry's. There's even, after a while, a line to get into Fry's because we reach a maximum. That's crazy on its own. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So, I hope you guys hopefully will have a great Thanksgiving. I don't know if I'll make a blog before that, but that's what I'm just letting you guys know. I hope you guys really have a great Thanksgiving. Or some people say Happy Turkey Day. The one thing I really look forward to at Thanksgiving, family getting together, that's great. For me, it's the usual family, so it's not something too special, but it's nice. And then there's, the turkey, cranberry sauce, but the one thing that I really love is the stuffing. If you guys hate it, please send me your stuffing and I'll take care of it for you. Guaranteed. But, yeah, I really like Thanksgiving. Black Friday is probably going to cut it short, so I'll probably have to go sleep around 8 p.m., maybe even 7 p.m. So you can see how it kind of interrupts everything. And then I was hoping to run on a Saturday. There's this Taco Mambo 5K at my high school. You pay like a small entrance fee and then you run a 5K, which is the equivalent of 3 miles. And it's open to anyone. And usually there's a lot of people from high school that I don't see anymore, so it would be a great reunion. But because of Black Friday, I probably won't be able to run that. Try going 17 hours and then the next day go to work at 2 p.m. Sure, let me run 3 miles in between there and try to rest. It might be kind of difficult, but we'll see how that turns out. If somehow I manage to get some strength back, maybe I'll run 3 miles before I go to work. Maybe. Anyway, so yeah, Black Friday. Not really looking forward to it. GameStop's Black Friday wasn't as bad. Although we did open kind of early, it wasn't that bad. So, we'll see what happens. Oh, man. It's gonna be fun. Then I know there's probably something else I wanted to talk about, but I can't really seem to recall what it is. No, I guess that's about it. I'm just trying to think really quickly. Oh yeah. So you can still see I have the grainy web camera, so I am actually looking online, trying to find a better web camera. Fry's does have better ones, and I'm just trying to find out what do you guys recommend. what would be the better web camera to get. Because right now, with this web camera, and it's always done this, is if I move my hand too fast, you notice how it kind of, well, it has that delay, so you can't really see the movements. They look kind of blurry. Or if you even shake my hand really quickly, there's nothing there. You can't even notice it. It just looks like I'm holding my hand and nothing's happening. Like it's blur proof or motion. I forgot how you pronounce it. But if I move my hand too fast, it won't pick it up. You know? Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what you call it, but I've always had a problem with this web camera, which is why I can't show strobing. For those of you who know what strobing is, it's stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. The problem is when I do it on here, it doesn't look right at all. It doesn't capture the quick stop and goes. It puts them all together in one thing. Anyway, strobing is a popping technique. If you don't know what that is, go ahead and type in David Bernal on YouTube. Maybe I'll post a link and you can watch him strobe. If you did it on this web camera, it wouldn't look like anything. It would look really weird, but it wouldn't look like the desired effect that he would want. Anyway, if you guys know any web cameras that are really good, really know how to capture great lighting, unlike this one which shows it in a grayish, greenish type of lighting, please let me know. I would very much appreciate it. Anyway, so yeah, I guess that's gonna be it. Oh, and one more thing for an emotional week. If you're watching, you better be. There was one more thing I wanted to add to my I Want video. And I'm sure everyone else will agree with me on this. I want to know your name. Okay, so that's gonna be it for now. If you guys don't know, check out one of my older videos. I did a video called I Want. So yeah, feel free to check that one out. I think you might like it. Alright guys, take care. Have a good Thanksgiving. Bye.